Hi and welcome to the TRT and Hormone Optimization YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Steven Vos and I have as a guest Gil T. Gil will talk today about the top supplements for building muscle fast. And by the way, if you want to get some TRT merchandise, the link is in the description.
TRT and Hormone Optimization channel. I was on the channel before, so I've been following the channel, watching it every now and then, so be sure to check them out.
Consider subscribing, hit that notification bell, and you'll be on your way.
So, what's the best muscle building, muscle hypertrophy supplement stack?
So muscle building, we have to stimulate muscle breakdown first. We have to tear muscle fiber in order to rebuild them. So naturally, we're going to go into the process of rebuilding or anabolism. Anabolism is taking smaller particles, building them up into a protein, essentially. And there's nothing more anabolic than hormones, okay? We know this. Insulin, I believe, being the most anabolic hormone there is, because it helps to carry and knock on the door of the cell wall and allow the nutrients needed to build both protein and carbohydrates to build new tissue, to enter the cell and get into the factory, so to speak, it acts directly on the DNA in the nucleus, okay? Like testosterone, for example, acts directly on the receptors, the androgen receptors in the nucleus, and it'll modify the DNA in order to improve protein synthesis, which is a fancy word for saying build more protein faster, okay? So the protein synthesis that occurs in the cell, it happens in a part of the cell called the endoplasmic reticulum, and then it is transported into a part of the cell called the Golgi apparatus, which then excretes it out of the cell into circulation to go to where it needs to act in order to rebuild. So when you have a hormone like testosterone, when your insulin levels are sufficient, all of these things together are going to help you build better. Naturally, we're talking about supplements here, not so much medication. So what can guys do to help, assuming what I just said is already in play? What can you do to increase protein synthesis faster? Simple. Take in more protein. So consume a high protein diet. With that, you will be putting additional stress on the kidneys. Make sure you're very well hydrated. Okay, very well hydrated. And also make sure your electrolyte balance of sodium, potassium, magnesium, etc. is all in order as well, so that you don't have any renal failure and that you don't have any muscle spasms and you don't put any undue strain on the heart. At the same time, you want to make sure that you are supplementing any meals that you're not able to with a quality protein. I like whey protein myself. Whey generally comes in several forms. You have isolate and concentrate. Concentrate is a slightly slower digesting protein, which is good for like a supplement shake in between. Isolate is a very rapid absorbed protein. It's good for intra and post-workout shakes. And then lastly, we also have a casein protein, which is not a whey, but a casein is a much slower digesting protein. That is a good one to consume before bed. It's often found in foods like cottage cheese, but you could also buy a casein protein supplement in case you wanted to just have a shake before bed. So those are really good supplements to use. Creatine, which we have a whole other video about myostatin and water, intramuscular hydration. Creatine is a great supplement to use. Again, all of these things are going to put, increased loads on the kidneys. So watch your kidneys. Your liver's pretty resilient and forgiving. It'll bounce back if you treat it right. Kidneys are a lot less forgiving. So if you have kidney issues, you're not going to be a happy camper. So please hydrate well, monitor your kidney enzymes, monitor your metabolic panel, watch your BUN, watch your creatinine, watch your EGFR, and get a urine analysis done at least twice a year if you're an athlete and you're serious and you're taking a lot of supplements. At the same time, we're going to have all your natural amino acids. You don't need to run out there and buy BCAAs and all that stuff. If you're eating complete proteins and whole foods, if you're taking away supplements, you're getting them. BCAA is probably one of the biggest scams out in the fitness industry. Don't try to count down, your amino acids. There's essentially a list of about 11 essential and 11 non-essential amino acids. Non-essential means your body can make them. Essential means we must get them from an exogenous source, whether it be food or supplements. If you're eating quality whole foods, if you're a meat eater and you're eating fish and chicken and beef and turkey and pork and all these good things, and if you're taking away supplements, you're getting your amino acids. If you're a vegan, this video doesn't apply to you, but you're probably going to have to, look elsewhere for complete sources. At the end of the day, though, this is where people fail. training and nutrition aside, they just don't eat enough protein to grow. And they probably don't really optimize their hormones. So look, let's simplify this. We need our biochemistry, aka hormones, to give us an optimal environment to succeed, and then we must provide the tools. The tools are essentially going to be protein and carbohydrates. Okay, so give yourself sufficient starches, rice, sweet potatoes, maltodextrin if you want to throw some into your protein shakes, sufficient carbohydrates to fuel your workouts and your growth, sufficient protein to fuel your growth and repair. And those are really, I know they're simple, I know it's not the magic pill people are looking for. Those are really the basics that have worked for many years. And while technology may have changed, the human body has not, and it's going to continue to work for people if they do it correctly.
Awesome. Thanks, Gil.
You got it.
Alright guys, well, do this next. Click on one of these thumbnails to learn a ton more about TRT and hormone optimization. Thanks.